In this video, we are going to understand all about square numbers and square roots. Let's understand the term square numbers. What is meant by square numbers? Square numbers you can say, or you can say perfect squares. Perfect squares are those numbers which are multiplied by itself. For example, 2 square, 2 times 2. The same number we will multiply 2 times. Means this 2 is multiplying by itself. So that's why what answer is getting? The answer is 4. That is a square number. Or you can say that 4 is a perfect square. Let me write more perfect squares. 3 square means 3 times 3. 3 we will multiply by itself. And the answer we will get is 9. And that is called perfect square, or you can say a square number. And I should take a start with 1. 1 square. 1 times 1 is giving us the same answer. There will be no change. Okay. Let me write few numbers, few square numbers, few perfect squares. And remember, you should memorize all. ये बहुत helpful होंगे आपके लिए. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 square. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 square. 6 into 6 is 36. 7 square. 7 into 7 is 49. 8 square, 8 into 8 is 64. 9 square, 9 into 9 is 81. 10 square, 10 into 10 is 100. 11 square, 11 into 11 is 121. 12 square is 12 into 12 is 144. 13 square, 13 times 13, 169. 14 square, 14 into 14, 196. 15 square, 15 times 15, 225. 16 square, 16 into 16, 256. 17 square, 17 times 17, 289. 18 square, 18 into 18, 324. 19 square, 19 into 19, 361. 20 square, 20 into 20 is 400. So basically, you should memorize all 20 square numbers, all right? So the difference I want to clear is that the number which you are multiply by itself, basically these answers are called square numbers. And what about square root? Root, actually, we can denote it by having this symbol, that is under root. We can say square root, under root, or basically its name is radical. And you know its value is what? इसकी value 1/2 होती है. If I am writing 2 square and I want to take its under root, I can write in this form, or even I can write this value by taking its value in this way. All right. And you know what? कि ये square root जो है, this one, ये हमेशा 2 से ही कटता है. इसकी पावर जब 2 होगी किसी भी नंबर की, वो उसी से कटेगा. Means number के square से कटेगा. और what is the logic behind it? Basically ये ऐसे, ये power ऐसे काम करती है. ये power है और ये इसकी value है. So basically we can cancel the 2 with its denominator. So that's why जब आंसर आता है तो रेडिकल कट जाता है, right? So basically you can say that I want to show you a relationship of squares and square roots. If we have a number 5, so it means 5 square is 25, right? Like this, okay? Or you can say square of 5 means 5 into 5 or which is giving us 25, right? And 25 का जब हम अंडर स्क्वायर रूट लेंगे या अंडर रूट लेंगे, तो we can say that square root of 25, and here we can say under root 25 equals to, तो क्या होगा इसका स्क्वायर नंबर, इस स्क्वायर नंबर को पावर में लिखना है, तो वी कैन राइट 5 times 5, और वी कैन राइट इट इन इट्स इंडेक्स फॉर्म, that is 5 की power square 2. Now we can cancel it and you can observe that we are getting the same answer back. So basically they both are inverse of it. Let's have one more example. If I want to take that number 9. So what will be the square of 9? It will be 9 into 9. It will be 9 into 9. That is 81. And what will be the under root of 81? So under root of 81 will be 9. क्योंकि 9 का square है ये. तो इसका मतलब है 9. So that will be a root and that will be a square number. Okay. So that is a relationship between them. Okay. Let's take an example now. As per example, we have to find under root of 324. We have to find a square root of 324 by using prime factorization. Okay. So prime factorization, we're already familiar with this method. So we have to find its square root. Okay. I cannot do it mentally. So the question is given that we have to find by using prime factorization. So you have to take this number 324 and you have to start factorizing. Factorize भी किससे करना है? Prime number से. So I will write this number and I know this number is divisible by 2 because it is an even number. So I can take 2. 2 ones are 2 and 2 6 are 12 and 2 twos are 4. Prime factorization should be very good. Okay. Now 2 8s are 16 and 2 times 1 is 2. Now you can observe this 81 is not even number. It's not an even number. Okay? Not an even number. So that's why it's not divisible by 2. So we will check the table 3. Divisibility test 3 said we have to add the digits. Digits को add करें तो जो answer आता है it should be divisible by 3. So that is 9. तो इसका मतलब है कि 3 से divide होगा. तो I will take a start. 3 times 2 is 6. और जो 2 बच गया मैं उसको second number को दे दूंगी. Now it becomes 21. 3 times 7 is giving me 21. So I can write 7 here. Now I know 27 comes in table 3. 3 9s times 27. And 3 3s are 9. And 3 1s are 3. Okay. Now, because we have to find a square number, तो remember मुझे हर number 2 time मिलेगा. Means कि वो number मैं power में लिख सकती होंगी. So how can we solve it? I will write its prime factors up 2 times 2, 2 times 2, okay, and 3 times 3. First pair of 3 and it is a second pair of 3. It is a second pair of 3. So it means that I can write in pair form. Means अब मैं इसको power में इसकी index form में लिख सकती हूँ. Remember ये square root कटेगा power 2 से क्योंकि ये square root है. It's not a cube root. ठीक है? तो अब मुझे 3-4 times भी given है लिख तो भी I will write in power of 2. ठीक है? तो मैं इसको pair की form में ही लूंगी. तो it means that I can write 2 as 2 square and 3 square and then 3 square. All right. So it means that ये square कट जाएगा. We can even write it in this form. ये 2 से square से कट गया. And this square we can cancel it. और ये भी हमने इसको cancel कर दिया. So ये 2 times 3 is giving us answer. 2 3s are 6 and 6 3s are 18. So basically 18 का जो square था वो 324 था. ये हमें यहाँ भी पता चला कि ये इसका 324 आता है. But the problem is कि हमने इसको factorization की method से करना था. Right? Okay. Okay. To solve this question, इसका एक और way भी होता है कि अगर हम आप इसको means कि अगर हम इसको इस step को जरा hard feel करें तो हम इसी question को यहाँ से थोड़ा easy भी कर सकते हैं. कैसे? Let me do this question. here. 1 minute. So, like 324, its prime factors were 2 2 times, 3 2 times, and 3 2 times. And you know, I will write in a form of 2 because we have to cancel the square root. The 3 को मैं 3 4 times ऐसे नहीं लिख सकती, right? So remember that. Okay. Now, you can just take a power common and you can write it outside. And now you can remove this power with the square number. What is left? 2 3s are 6 and 6 3s are 18. So the answer is 18. Is that okay? Let's take one more example. Example 2. Example 2. Now we have to find under root 784 by using prime factorization. Okay. So as per prime factorization, let's start factorization. We need the all prime factors, product of prime factors of 784. लें जी, हम ladder method start करते हैं. So 784. And as per the rule of prime factorization, we have to start dividing with smallest prime number. All right? With smallest prime number. Don't forget it. Or suppose you are not comfortable with finding the square root, so please go back to my channel and you just need to watch the video, separate video of prime factorization. Okay. Okay. Now 784 even number divisible by 2. So 2 3s are 6. Ab 6 में से 7 में से क्या difference है 1 का? So you can give 1 to 8. It becomes 18. Now 2 9s are 18. Okay. And 2 2s are 4. All right. So it means that we have to solve next. Again, we are getting even number to divisible by 2. How do we know it's an even number? It's the last digit check करें. 392. Last digit is 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. इसमें से कुछ भी होगा, so it means the whole number will be divisible by 2. Is that okay? All right. So 2, 1s are 2. I'm giving 1 to 9. It becomes 19. 2 9s are 18 or 1 आगे चला गया एक. So now it becomes 12 and 2 6 are 12. Again even number. Okay. 2 9s are 18 and 2 8s are 16. Again even number. 2 4s are 8. 2 9s are 18. Now, it's not even number, तो 2 का divisibility rule apply नहीं होगा. तो let's check divisibility rule of 3. तो 3 का rule है कि 49. Whatever the number is, add the digits. 4 and 9 को add कर लें. What is the answer? 13. This answer should be a multiple of 3. 3 के table में आना चाहिए ये. या 3 से divide होना चाहिए. It's not divisible by 3. So, अब हम चले जाएंगे 5 पे. तो 5 के लिए क्या है? Last digit should be 0 or 5. तो इसका मतलब है we cannot apply 5. So let's move on 7. 7s are 49. And we have to keep factorizing जब तक हम 1 तक नहीं जाते. 7 1s are 7, right? Remember one thing, there is a trick. And the trick is you have to write the number in pairs. Why pairs? क्योंकि that is a square root. अब ये पेयर ही ये 2 1 टाइम और ये इसकी पावर आ जाएगी. इंडेक्स फॉर्म में लिखना इजी होगा. यू कैन नॉट टेक 2 4 टाइम. आप कहो जी ये तो 4 टाइम लिखा है ना, 1 2 3 4, तो पावर ऐड कर दो. नहीं, वी कैन नॉट डू इट. वी हैव टू कीप द पावर ऑफ ऑल प्राइम फैक्टर्स इन स्क्वायर फॉर्म, राइट? सो ये कहाँ पे आया? 2 स्क्वायर. और ये 7 के कितने 7 है? 2 7s है. So it means you can even write directly pair, the pair of 2. So you can write 2 squared, and now you can write this again 2 squared, and you can write this 7 squared. Clear? Now you have to take a common of power. You will write this power 1 time outside. बाकी जितने factors हैं you will write or copy down as it is. 2 into 2 into 7 और ये ब्रैकेट इज शोइंग कि ये होल की पावर स्क्वायर बाहर है, राइट? ओके, नाउ I'll keep the under root as it is because I did not cancel it yet. Now we can cancel it. Okay, so what is the answer? 2 2s are 4 and 4 7s are 28. तो इसका मतलब हो गया 28 इसका आंसर है. So let's cross check. इसको थोड़ा सा हल्का सा एक गाइडेंस दे देती हूँ. 784 बेसिकली ये स्क्वायर नंबर है 28 का, राइट? रिमेंबर दैट. ओके, लेट्स टेक वन मोर एग्जांपल. मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है यहाँ पे. अगर आपको प्राइम फैक्टराइजेशन खुद ना करनी पड़े, उसके फैक्टर्स दिए हों, मीन्स कि ये वाली फॉर्म या मीन्स या ये समझ लें कि 784 को फैक्टराइज क्वेश्चन में खुद ही कर दिया गया है और वो अब आपको इस फॉर्म में या उसके फैक्टर्स दे रहे हैं, तो उस सिचुएशन में हम क्या करेंगे? चलें, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन एग्जांपल. आई एम राइटिंग एग्जांपल 3 हियर. Okay, question says, given that the prime factorization of 7056 is 2 raised to power 4 into 3 raised to power 2 into 7 squared, and now we have to find the under root of 7056 without using a calculator. Okay, remember one thing, such type of question is a part of paper 1. तो ये normally क्या होता है कि इसमें calculator allowed नहीं होते, right? अच्छा, in the previous question what was the difference? Difference is कि उसने हमें ये question दिया और directly कहा prime factorize means factor खुद निकालने हैं. हमारे पास सिर्फ एक number था. We were having only a number 784 and we have to find its factor. Its prime factor in this form. Means पहले हमने ladder method use किया, उधर से factors निकाले, उनका product यहाँ लिखा, then we are able to find a square number, square root of that particular number, right? Okay, but what is the difference in this question? Prime factorization is given. मतलब we have to find the square root. इसी root का, ये जो square root है 7056 का square root लेना है, but उसकी prime factorization is already done. Prime factorization is already done. How do we know? ये देखें, उसके factors given हैं. Can you observe the factors? So it means हमें ये नहीं solve करना. ठीक है? So it means we can solve this question directly. तो मैं क्या करूंगी? We will write its factor. अब 2 की power 4, okay, into 3 square, all right, into 7 squared, okay. But I told you in the previous question कि हमें हर factor square या power 2 में ही चाहिए. We cannot take किसी भी number की power other than 2. क्यों? Because it is a square root. लेकिन अगर यहाँ होता cube root तो फिर हमें power 3 चाहिए होती. But right now we are talking about square root, so we need a square on every number. All right. So I'm going to open that. ये इसका क्या मतलब है? In the previous video I told you about how can we write index number. If the question is 2 raised to power 4, इसको आपने open करके लिखना है. तो we normally write 2 कितने times है? 4 times है, right? तो मतलब अगर मैंने इसको इंडेक्स फॉर्म में लिखना है तो आई नो 2 इसकी बेस है और इसकी पावर 1 है, तो आई विल राइट 2 1 टाइम और इसकी जो पावर है आई विल ऐड इट. तो मैं इसको ऐड करके काउंट करूंगी 1 2 3 4, तो आई विल राइट 2 रेज़ टू पावर 4. तो इसका मतलब हुआ आई कैन फाइंड 2 पेयर्स ऑफ 2. ठीक हो गया? तो आई एम गोइंग टू ओपन दैट राइट नाउ. तो 2 times 2 1 पेयर, 2 times 2 second pair, लेकिन टोटल मैंने 2 को 4 टाइम लिख दिया. 1 2 3 4. Any problem till here? I hope it's clear, right? Okay, let's move next. Now, 3 square. How many times 3 I will write? 3 time. Sorry, 2 time. So I just write it 2 time. And what about 7? 7 भी 2 time है. So I will write 7 2 time. ओके ये मैं जस्ट ओपन इस एक पार्ट की वजह से कर रही हूँ, अदरवाइज वो ऑलरेडी हमें गिवन था स्क्वायर की फॉर्म में, बट इट्स ओके. नाउ वी विल मेक अ पेयर्स ऑफ ये 2 का पेयर, ये एक 2 कितने 2s है, आई विल राइट इन बेस 2 1 टाइम एंड आई विल एड इट्स पावर, दैट इज 1 + 1, दैट इज 2. ठीक है. एंड नेक्स्ट आई विल टेक दिस वन 2, I will write 2 1 time and now I will add its power, that is 2. Okay, because I have to write in a form of square, so that's why it is important for me. 3, अब 3 तो already given the squared form में, and now 7, and 7 was also given in squared form. All right. So it means that, let me shift it 1 minute. Okay. Let me set it. Okay. Now, I have to take square root. So basically, I need to keep these all bases at one side. मैं इसको separate कर लूँगी, तो I will write it one time. जितनी bases हैं. But the power I will take as a common, ताकि power जोन सी है, जो कि square है, ये cross हो सके under root से. Clear? तो बाकी, what is left? You can just observe 2 into ये. I'm writing here. 2 into 3 into 7. So once I will multiply the 2 to the 4, and 4 times 3 is 12, and it is 84. 12 sevens are is 84. It means that 84 is a number. It's a square root. जब 84 इसके अगर इसका उलट देखें तो 84 was a number. जब इसको square किया तो 84 times 84 हुआ, तो we are getting 7056. और जब इसका root लिया, इसका स्क्वायर रूट लिया, तो वो हमें मिला 84, राइट?